Namaskar. Hello everyone. It gives me great pleasure to speak on the occasion of International Youth Day. At present, India's youth between the age of 20 to 29 years form nearly 40% of the country's population, thereby emerging as a significant stakeholder in determining the country's future trajectory. Today's young population want to be engaged citizens who forge their own paths and contribute to the social and economic development of the country. However, there are various barriers that policymakers have been trying to overcome before we can effectively channel the potential of all of India's youth to meaningfully partner with them. After all, India is a country of countries, a very heterogeneous population. Many young people still lack the skills that the jobs of 21st century demand, namely digital literacy, critical thinking, problem solving, effective communication, and empathy. This is precisely why the new education policy 2022 aims at remodeling education system, expanding its accessibility as well as focus to prepare young people for the future of work. Even so, inequalities based on social determinants continue to impede young people's empowerment. To counter such impediments in the field of sports, since 2020, approximately 9.5 crore rupees have been released under the Sports for Women component of the Khelo India scheme to increase women's participation in sports. Since its inception in 1982, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports have been committed to ensuring the holistic development of young people with young people. Recognizing young people are perhaps the most important stakeholder. Ministry of Youth Affairs has helmed youth partnerships and youth leadership towards furthering the nation's development agenda, upholding the principles enshrined under Sustainable Development Goals 17. This is evident from schemes such as Rashtriya Yuva Sashaktikarana Karyakram and the National Service Scheme, as well as the range of national assets enabled by these schemes, including the NYKS, National Youth Corps, National Programs for Youth and Adolescent Development, Youth Hostels, etc. The ministry partners with many of the UN agencies present here today and consistently invest in the development of young people personality and leadership skills, especially on civic issues. Our meaningful contribution to enhancing young people's quality of life is evident from our 8.4 million strong network of diverse youth volunteers who are leading the charge of on merit national building agendas. In 2021 alone, even as the whole country was coping with the COVID-19 crisis, the ministry directly engaged more than 1.5 crore youth volunteers to lead nation building activities in their communities through the Clean India and Young COVID Warriors campaigns, both online and offline. In fact, with the advent of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the ministry's vision is to further expand its reach and holistic engagement so that our programs and resources are engaging youth across all 773 districts in India on a whole range of interlinked issues pertaining to their lives as they transition from learning to gainful employment and entrepreneurship. Thus, I have complete faith in the power of Yuva Shakti, youth power, not only to transform nation building but also Sashaktikarana and personal development. As the Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports and a well-wisher, an ally to all the young people of my country and a custodian of their holistic development, I too would like to take the Yuva pledge. On behalf of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, I recognize our influence and impact on young people's life. I pledge to adhere to the principles of diversity, inclusion, equity, and meaningful participation with young people by providing them enabling an environment for diverse youth to confidently participate and lead change in communities, access to decision-making spaces to voice their needs and aspirations, resources and opportunities for young people to strengthen their leadership and pathways to success, mechanisms and policies that safeguard their right to participate and lead the change. Mechanism and policies that safeguard their right to participate and lead the charge. With that, I would like to launch the pledge to partner with young people on this International Youth Day. May you rise as equal stakeholders and join us in fulfilling India's development agenda. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.